Hi everyone, I'm Ekin. I'm one of the founders of Woto, a London-based startup with an R&D center in Istanbul. I've been on the internet since 1993, starting up businesses. And in my last business, which I ran for 11 years, we were creating large-scale custom content management systems. And about 3 years ago, we noticed a couple of problems in the industry. So in order to enable job blogs to publish on the web, social media was taking away most of the power offered by other web publishing platforms. But once people had a taste of publishing, they demanded more. And engagement was shifting away from brands, and brands were looking for new ways to pull the users back in their environment. And here's our solution to these problems. Woto is a platform for brands to enable their users to create rich content on the web. And here's how it works. Click that button. We have various editors for writing, designing, and coding pages. So we cater for every possible need. Let's say you want to write something. Just 3 clicks and a few seconds, you've just published a page on the web. And at this moment, excessive excitement is optional. You can then go and edit your page. You can enrich it with bags of features we have on offer. And when you're ready, you can share the page on social media without leaving the app. I'd love to show you all of these features, but there's a countdown timer, so if you're interested, let's talk later. We then validated the market, the platform and the tools by launching this content creation app that I just showed you in September last year. In a few weeks, we got 20,000 users from 135 countries. The pages those users created have been viewed over 2.5 million times. We then spoke to those users, analyzed all this data, and validated our roadmap, which has a community app with content curation, mediation, and discovery features. And we've built a pipeline of brands who are going to introduce Woto to their user base. And we qualified prospects. We have 1 commitment so far, worth $75,000. And we're now looking for $2 million in Series A to ramp up sales and build a collective community of over 2 million users in the next 18 months. So if any of you are interested, let's have a chat. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, it looks good. It looks really slick, looks easy to use.
Thanks.
Help me understand monetization. Is it free now? Are you charging? Sorry if I
So
missed
to the end user, it's going to be free. We're charging the brands to build these, build instances of this platform for them.
Okay. Well, why would the brand want that? Tell me about it. Is it to create content to push sort of marketing for them?
It's the next generation of UGC, basically, user-generated content. So we could create TechCrunch X like TEDx, let all these people create news stories, press releases, posters, you name it, we can do it. And then they would naturally share it with their community, so TechCrunch gets more reach than they would normally. Wives and friends, basically.
Do they need more?
And
that's not really the proposition, though, is it? And that's the problem with UGC, is there's the lack of control in terms of brands. Brands get very, concerned about how their brand is being used by the crowd.
Yes.
Yeah. And the crowd's not very creative. I mean, that Instagram makes it easier, but are you sure that the crowd is able to compose a page, make it something that, or is it going to look like MySpace in 2006, where it's like screaming skulls and flames? What?
That was your fault, Sean.
That was partially my fault.
I mean, it really works. So I'll give an example. My father, who's never used anything other than Facebook, Word, and email, he started using Woto to publish recipes and his health tips and stuff. He created a Facebook page. So he uses Woto as a publishing platform. He has 57,000 followers on Facebook, adding 2,000 a week. And basically, he's just using this as we were using blogs in the late 90s, early 2000s, basically. But one page at a time. So it's standalone pages, not websites, not blogs, just standalone pages.
Okay, so it's almost like UGC with guardrails.
Yes.
You're not going to let them go off the deep end into the flaming skulls. You're going to keep them focused.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's UGC with a leash.
True.
So tell me something, did you come up with this tech first and then try to figure out what to do with it? Or did you find a market problem for brands and try to build a solution for them?
We did need something ourselves. We were in this industry for many years and we couldn't find a solution. So we resisted for a year. We looked for solutions.
Like a content management system or
a content management system that was just a standalone page, few seconds, not WordPress, not Wix, not anything complicated, just you know, I want to write an open letter to Brock because I hated some stuff here, for example. Where do I put it? You know, with videos,
You wanna do it
images.
with Comic Sans.
Well, it's optional. if you know, it depends on our taste. But yeah, and we looked, we couldn't find it, so we started building. We tested with our friends and family. They loved it, and then we tested with 1,000 users. They loved it. We said, okay, let's focus on this now. So we put in a lot of money, about
It feels to
500,000.
me like it's a technology looking for a problem to solve, and you might not have quite hit it yet. It feels like Medium maybe.
Well, Medium, we were hoping they would prove the market before us, to be honest, with Ev's money. We're getting there. There is gonna, this is the next generation of web publishing, standalone pages. So Medium is there, there's
Good luck.
newspaper articles.
Yep.
Last thing about everybody, I want to give some advice, is when you give your answers, make them short. You end up with more questions from the judges, okay? Good night. Thanks very
Well,
much.
thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Sean. Good talking.